So in this video we'll be talking about notations and formulas for differentiation. What is the meaning of this notation and the formula that I wrote down? Now in differentiation, most things that is common that everyone knows is the y, the x. When I ask you to differentiate, if I did not put this there, some people may not understand what I'm trying to say. But there are many notations. Imagine if f of x is equal to 4x, and I want to ask you that find the value of what? The y ds. This is very simple to do normally, but note that it is f of x here, it is not y. Then I will say find f prime of x. F prime of x is the same thing as saying the y dx. This is another notation for dy dx. Now we have another notation for dy dx. Let's say you have y equal to 4x. I can ask you to find dy ds, but I won't write dy ds. I can write find y prime. Y prime is the same thing as saying the y dx. Okay, sometimes in partial derivative, some people will use let's say we have f of x to be 4x. They will ask you to find f of this, that is x will be a what? Subscript. Then this is equal to what? This is x, the y ds. All these are notations that we use in dy ds, that we use in dy ds, and also in what? Differentiation. Now let's talk about the formulas. Now chain rule is the same thing as saying function of a function. Same thing as saying what? Function of a function. Let's say you have the y, the x, and you want to use chain rule. That will be the y the u times the u the x. Now why do we have to use this kind of thing? We use this kind of formula when we have a composite function or a compact function to differentiate. Example, when you have x minus 1 raised to power 2. You can open this bracket up to differentiate, but you can also use chain rule. Okay, now the next one is product. As the name implies, product, it simply means two things are being multiplied together. Now if you want to find the y ds of this, it will be what? V du dx plus u dv dx. This is the formula for what? Product. Example is when x minus 1 raised to power 3 is multiplied by x plus 1. This is product because they have product sign at the middle. Now the last one is quotient, and the formula for quotient is dy ds equal to v du ds minus u dv ds all over v squared. Now be careful whenever you want to use this quotient rule. Be careful whenever you want to use it. V must always come first. Please, V must always come first. Now in the next video we'll be talking about like 20 examples on how to solve differentiation.